Sydney cafe, Australians say to the Muslims, "I'll ride with you."
Yeah, did you guys hear about this? I think it's made international news, but I was hanging out with an Australian last night. This actually comes from Andrea, who bought your painting, by the way.
Yay!
Thank you, Andrea, for a fun night, and also for telling me about this happening in Australia. Recently, there was a terrorist attack in Sydney at a cafe. At least two people died. This I'll Ride With You campaign is white people or Australian people offering to give protection to people of Islamic religion who live in Australia who ride public transportation.
Well, there's two things I can think of, and the first one is Australians, I hear, are very forward-thinking. And the other thing that I would say is I think it's kind of a shame that they have to do this.
Why?
Because, everybody associates just because one person who's a Muslim went in and did a terrorist attack, then everybody must be terrorists. Like, that is just... I'm sorry.
It's in the human nature to behave this way. We're still very severely underdeveloped as a human race if you think about, like, the lifespan of eternity. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of years into the future where we haven't even discovered ourselves yet, where we're going to look back at this time and go, we're racist.
It's racism. It's stupid. It's to me this like...
How come we still practice it though? I say we as humans. People say they're not racist, but literally everyone's racist. I mean, if you judge somebody by their race, which is the definition of racism, then you're a racist. And guess what? If you have eyes, you do. Everybody's doing it. Like, literally everyone is still a racist. If you are watching this and you want to disagree with me, you go right ahead. There's a comment section below. But everyone's a racist.
Well, we're not born that way. Babies aren't racist, but they're raised and they're taught to be.
How come we backtrack progress then if we're getting older? Like, we're supposed to be getting smarter, then how come we're becoming more closed-minded as we get older? How can a baby not be racist and then...
Being indoctrinated and ingrained into this way of thinking? I'm just saying, anyways, I think this is really nice. All things considered, it's a shame that
Wonderful
it has
idea.
to happen.
Wonderful. Very proud of Australia when I heard this.
But it is very, I think we should all just stick together and help each other out. Kids that are being bullied, people should come alongside and help them. People who are having a hard day, people should come alongside and, help them. If a girl's walking home, and needs somebody to walk with, people should walk with them.
Even a man too? 40-something-year-old man, if he offers to walk with you?
Okay, no, that's creepy, but
Right, I'm not even trying to pull a joke or play devil's advocate, but you're suggesting that people come together, and so if a girl's walking home, someone walk with her, which is a really nice idea, but that's because you're trying to avoid a certain genre and age group of men.
At my school, actually, we had a campus program where we had designated walkers.
Right, but they were all students, weren't they?
They were all students.
So everyone's
and
about the same age.
They were guys who had...
That's cool.
...gone through certain, process that... And they, I could always... If I needed to go somewhere, I had 5 different guys that I could call up and they could walk with me wherever I needed to go, because where I went to university was not a safe place.
Really?
Somebody got shot right next to our soccer stadium. Or soccer field, rather.
Welcome to America. Big props to Australia. How come we didn't do this in the US during 9/11?
I don't know. We should have.
That was all I could think of.
Okay. Well, if you like this video, be sure to press the thumbs up, like it button.
And Steph will ride with you. Riding with you is the only thing she can do. Yeah, click that. Did you tell them to click subscribe?
No.
Click subscribe. Thank you guys. Let's get out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye.